Today I'm in Post Road in Mount Pleasant, Georgia. This is 341 you see right here. This Highway 341. And this is Post Road in Mount Pleasant. That's the Mount Pleasant campground sign. And you go down this road right here, Post Road, about 2.5 miles till you see these cleared land where they do forestry. And you'll see the road to Elias Fort grave. So if you're coming down Post Road in Mount Pleasant off 341, you take a right, you get on Post Road, and you come down to about where this house is with this huge magnolia tree. And you see that fence there, and you'll see this little dirt road right here. You got to turn down this dirt road. It doesn't have a name, it's just forestry land. And the grave is all the way at the end of this road here. You can see it from here, from the road. This is the road to go to Elias Fort grave. It's out here by itself. You see it way down there. Basically just ride down this road till you see it. You see the monument down there at the end. I drove down there. Post Road's down that way. Elias Fort's grave right here. They're out here by itself. Today I'm in Mount Pleasant, Georgia in Wayne County. This is off Post Road in Mount Pleasant. This is the grave of Elias Fort. It's the only thing grave standing out here. It's got this gate around it. This is the this grave came from a large cemetery, over 100 graves at one point, and they were bulldozed and the gravestones were dumped into a swamp. The grave, this Elias Fort's grave, was moved from that site to here, and they obviously put a monument here for him. Not sure if his body's actually buried here, but they put this gate around it to preserve it in this monument so nobody will move it again or bulldoze. The only other person they got record of from the same cemetery, Elias Fort, is Sherrod Sheffield Aiken. Elias Fort was born August 8, 1786 and died April 19, 1850. Don't know a lot about Elias Fort. Don't know where he's from or any history of him, but we know he's still here. His name and memory's still here. And this is the fence they got here. Look at the detail on here. And the decorations on here. And this is the door with his name on it. See that? And the fence goes all the way around the whole perimeter of the grave to keep it protected, to make sure nobody in the future bulldozes it up or moves it or whatever. This is it all the way around. This is the monument stone. It says Elias Fort on it, and it's kind of like an obelisk. And on this side it says born August 8, 1786. And right here it says, blessed are the dead who died in the Lord. And he died April 19th, 1858. This is pretty, they keep it in good shape. You can tell it's a good shape on top. Keep it in here. You can tell they keep it mowed around here. But his name is Elias Fort. Don't know anything about him. You know anything about Elias Fort? His name is Elias Fort. If you know anything about him, any history about him, if you're related to him, let us know. We'll love to know and share it. But this is the monument and the gravesite of Elias Fort. The only one out here in the middle of this gigantic field out here in Mount Pleasant. But this is it right here. I say this gravesite for Elias Fort is 5 feet by 5 feet. You can tell it's very good, very well built. But it's out here in middle of Mount Pleasant off Post Road. You have to get the directions to know exactly where it is.